Hey everybody, Arthur here with another unboxing video. Today we got Tamashii Nation, Bandai, SH Figuarts, whatever you want to call it because there's so many different titles, but it's SH Figuarts, Sasuke Uchiha. And as you can see, it comes in that typical SH Figuarts style packaging. Got the bubble showing the actual figure, and I love that they actually used the figure to do a pose and image instead of just doing a drawing or using a graphic, which I like that. And on the side, I think this might say his name. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. And then you got him using the Chidori. And on this side, it does say Uchiha Sasuke versus Itachi. I guess it gives them the reason to re-release this figure. And different, yeah, I can't read that. I wish I did. But you got him in some cool poses. You got him and his brother, the different faces, and you got the nice security sticker that Barnes & Noble slaps on these figures. But let's go ahead and rescue Sasuke. Sasuke looks great, and he comes with a boatload of accessories. That's what I love about these Figuarts figures. They just come with so much. And, I mean, I'm going to start with some of the... I'm just going to start. So let's go over. So he comes with a bunch of hands. So he comes with a pair of fisted gripping hands. If you can really see that there. And as always, they sculpt the hands so well. So it allows him to hold the sword. Little fingernails and everything sculpted in there. Really good attention to detail. He's got some mantis fingers, so he can do mantis style. No, I mean, you could do whatever, but I love the style and the designs. Like, they do a really good job on hands. I mean, look at how that light hits this hand. It's beautiful. Then you got some jutsu hands. Again, they don't have to be for jutsus. You can really use it for whatever you want. So, get a pair of those. Then we get into some more creative hands. Get the more open palms. Again, fingernails all sculpted into each pair of these hands. And my favorite part, the hands. I really like these, like, crazy, I'm going to rip your face off hands. Really do. I mean, this is, or like, I don't know, it just looks so cool. It's not like your typical hands that you get with figures. Definitely not your typical. Then he comes with his trusty sword, which is just a piece of plastic. It's black plastic with the line going between it, and then it has the sculpted in line where the sword would be revealed. So it's nothing too crazy there. And then you get the other, like the sword coming out of the sheath. You can't put this in there. It's just a separate piece you'd hook up on them. But then this is the sword, and the sword is gorgeous. You can see how the light hits that angle, the sculpt of the blade. It's beautiful and painted really well. Goes all the way down. And you can just see the design of this. You know this thing is going to be full tang. Which is awesome. Then, comes with his signature Chidori. Looking beautiful. These guys have the effects like nailed. Like every figure that has effects, they just look really well. Really well done. I'm sitting there, I'm like, really well. What the heck type of word is that? But yeah, no, this is it's beautiful. Like it's really, like it's such a almost like a really clear blue, but then it's not. I like it. I like it a lot. And then he comes with a couple faces, and this is another area that Figuarts really shines. And that's just my opinion that they just nailed this out of the park. It's his like startled, scared look, which is Sasuke in this with this head is toting his fully active Sharingans, as you can see in there, and they got that detail in those eyes. So it's beautiful, beautiful. I love it. Then after seeing all those crazy accessories, you're probably wondering how the heck do you utilize all of them? Well, here's your list of your accessories up at the top. He comes with a little manual, which is awesome. Shows you how to change the hands, swap the face, uses Chidori. Nothing on the inside, so you really don't have to open it. And then it shows you how to use the sword and sheath and all that good stuff. So I really dig that they give you instructions. One thing I would have liked to have seen, a stand. I was really thinking this figure came with the stand. But as you can see, I mean, this figure's pretty awesome. It looks like Sasuke. It's got that straight-faced look to him. Hair nice, clean. I wish the Uchiha symbol was a little bit bigger, but still, that's clean paint apps on that. And his head articulation, you know, he basically has a ball joint up in the head, and then his neck actually moves as well. So you get a lot of articulation with these figures, which is another reason I love the fact that, you know, they're making Dragon Ball and Street Fighter, and I mean even Sailor Moon. I mean all these like anime type figures, because you get some of the best poses out of them. His arms, and honestly something you might want notice too is the skin tone, which I guess you can't really see it on the camera, but the skin tone is a little bit different because this is painted on versus the plastics. May bug some people, but it doesn't bug me. His arms have like a little butterfly joint you can see inside there. Get some good movement. Full rotation. Elbow. And it is double jointed elbow. Got the cool little bands right there. Looking, I mean, it's just clean sculpt. Rotates at the wrist because this is that typical, you know, little ball. Get the bends, rotate. Same on this side, so I'm not going to show you guys. And then he has, like, as you can see, he does have the separate. He has like the little rotate, and he has like, it's like two. It's like connected. It's separated here, but down in like right here, it's connected by a big ball. So that big ball actually pops into his body up here, which it's cool because you get a lot of that twisting, good range of motion, even with these wearing this giant skirt. Now the skirt does hinder a little bit. It is a softer plastic, but it's tougher. It's not like a cape from other figures and stuff. It's actually a sort of a tough, pliable plastic. And I love the sculpt of it. I love his little knot and everything, because one, I mean, you can shift it to in case he's fighting, so you can have it move because it's on a little ball joint itself. The sculpt work of the skirt all the way all around. It's got that slot right there. That's where his sword will slide in, which I'll be showing you once I gear him up. And I love his pouches on a little peg as well, so that can be shifted. So I mean, you can actually make his accessories dynamic with the poses that you do, and that's another thing I love about SH Figuarts. They just think of everything. He does have slits right here, which allows more leg movement than you would expect, and yeah, so you can get some good leg splitting. One side is a little bit better than the other for some reason. Yeah, this side not so much. But I mean, how... And trying, there we go. I want to break them. But yeah, you get some good movement out of it, so the skirt doesn't affect it too much. Underneath, you can't really see, but he does have his double jointed knees. No calf swivel or anything, but he does have amazing, he's got the toe bends, ankle bend, ankle pivot. So all the articulation you would need, really, for Sasuke. I dig it. So let's go ahead and swap out some parts. Swapping out parts pretty easy. I think I'm going to go with his Rasengan face and trying to do the Chidori. So pop out of his hands. I'm going to pop his face off. So hair pops off. And this is the new Sasuke. It's the balding Sasuke. He's so powerful, he loses his hair. But no, he just pop his face off like... Okay, it's a little... There we go. A little snug there. And then you just got this empty blank everything. So then you just take little pegs. Very easy to do. Pop that on. His hair pops right on. So then he's got his Rasengan. And let me see, which ones do I want to do? So when you're doing the Chidori, you definitely... Oh, man. So another thing with these, when you're trying to pop these on, this part likes to shift out of the way. Oh, there we go. But yeah. And let me go with one of my... That's the wrong one. Then this is supposed to just separate like so. And I think you just place the hand in there and cover it back up. Yep. Look at that. Beautiful. So you get him all posed up as he just tips over, but pretty awesome, except his belt thing doesn't need to be there. There we go. So you can really pose him up, and this is Sasuke with his sword, obviously, as you can see. Sort of was trying to replicate what they do here, but something's with that arm. They almost have it where it's, straight, but then the hand, to me, to get at that angle, you'd have to have it bent like this, but it doesn't look like it's bent like that. But either way, I mean, you get some really cool poses with the sword. It's what you do with the other half of the sheath. You just slide it right there, and it looks really good. And the whole time as I was posing them, I was shifting the knot around and stuff like that to give that a little bit more dynamic to it. But, then you could just be like, hi, I'm Sasuke. But no, I love this figure. I love it so much. And in fact, I love it so much that I'm going to do a side-by-side comparison to the KO version that I actually got. One of these things is not like the other. And as you can see, you got the KO Sasuke, and the proportions are just off a lot. His knot on this is still pivoting. As you can see, it's a different style too. He has this shirt on, which I do like the bigger Uchiha symbol. Got the sheath there. This is like a very hard, tough plastic, so it's not as pliable. And it is cut there. So, I mean, it's very similar. This is sort of based off of this is the KO version of the original Sasuke they released, and it was just all messed up. It just wasn't, it had a lot of work. It didn't look like him. It was before I guess they hammered out their design and everything. And yeah, he falls apart. So let's just get that KO turd out of there. Another part that was, you could see a big difference is the Chidori. This one doesn't even stay together. And you can just see the quality difference. Well, you can't because there it goes. Yeah. Yep. That's why you don't go KO unless, you know, you've seen reviews and it's from a trustworthy site. But I mean, I know that the original wasn't too much better. That's why they gave us another Sasuke, which I am super happy to have, because you know what's next is I got Itachi that I got to review, and I'm really excited to review him as well. And then I got Rock Lee. It's because I just went on this like SH Figuarts binge, and the main reason is if you guys are watching this, and I'm gonna aim to get it up today, which is a Monday. Hopefully the sale's going on, but if your local Barnes & Nobles has a lot of their SH Figuarts for 30% off, there is a reusable coupon that you can use that it gives you an additional 25% off on top of that 30%. So there's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Naruto, Sailor Moon, Street Fighter. I mean, there's a lot there, 30% off. So if you want to get stack up on them, just have them do individual transactions so you can use that 25% off and, you know, get some SH Figuarts figures, because we all know they can be a little pricey, but you get what you pay for. So this is my unboxing, my review of Sasuke Uchiha. And if you guys like what you saw, hit that thumbs up, subscribe if you want to see more. And as always, I want you guys to have the best luck hunting. Keep on collecting. Have a beautiful day.